Alright, so finally we're going to have story here for once in our lives here. So hello there everybody and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So last time, we got finished on our side questing ventures around Hyrule, and we got our Bigoron sword. A very awesome sword indeed. So now, let's not waste any time and head into the Fire Temple. Because the Fire Temple is made of fire. Alright, so first thing that you'll automatically notice is that, well, this place is red, and red obviously means fire. And you know what? I'm actually going to challenge this. Because throughout the Fire Temple, there are hot rooms, and you're technically supposed to wear the Goron tunic to protect yourself with it. But I want to challenge this. I want to challenge the fact that, I can probably survive the Fire Temple on just the Kokiri tunic alone. Actually, you know what? We haven't even shown off the Zora tunic, so we're gonna do that. Hello, if I can equip it. Thank you. So, we are going to head on in here. Hello, familiar face. Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link! You've grown so big since last I saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Yeah, we're led to assume that that legendary hammer is the item temple thing, and of course, like, he goes in without it, so he stands no chance, man. He stands no chance. But in all seriousness, though, we have our objective. So this is basically our main objective throughout the temple, is that we have to rescue all the Gorons here. So each time you'll do that, you'll earn a little bit of a secret for saving them. In order to get to the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about that pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. Okay, and we're led to assume that he just sort of just fell into the lava and died because, Gorons can't jump good. But either way, for every Goron that we save, we'll be able to get a small key in the process. Also, technically, now I'm not sure about this, but technically, nope. You can't. Nope. Impossible. Impossible to just simply jump to that platform. No, we have to do something about that huge ass pillar. So that's a way to get to the boss. So, yeah. Either way though, let's go on through and use the small key that we first got and go in here to this big ass room. So in this big ass room, you'll want to go on both sides of the room because they contain some valuable things. So first off, you want to go in this one because this one will lead to a little bit of a corridor. Get ready to see this corridor a lot, by the way, as we have another Goron rescued. Hello. So they basically say the same thing every time. It's like, are you releasing me? Are you free to go? Or something like that. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different from a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. That's actually a very good note to take. You'll want to save that for later. Note that for future use. But either way, got another small key here. And you don't want to exactly move on just yet. So you want to go into the opposite side, or rather, not the opposite side, at least not yet. But we actually have a blue block right there, and you know what that means. We have to use the Song of Time to move said block to the bottom of the thing. And why would you do this? To, of course, open up a way to another room. Yay. Now, of course, not all of the Fire Temple rooms are going to be all heated and whatever, as this one seems relatively okay and harmless. Well, except for the fact that there are, like, devil blocks all over the area, so, yeah, take care of them as soon as you can. And this enemy right here should be very familiar to the Zelda fan base. This is a like. An enemy that eats shields and certain clothes. Beat it quickly to get your gear back. Okay, and actually, I am going to freaking use my Ferrari's Wind to save that for a later point. Since, you know, I have it equipped anyway. Wait, hold on. Does it... Oh, it goes to the... You know what? Yeah, dispel that thing right there. Oh my god, that was strange. Okay, so one slice from the Bigoron sword should kill it. And no, I'm not going to be incredibly cheap like that. I'm going to keep on using the good old Master Sword. Because that's how I do. That is how I do. And I got this Skulltula while I was floating in midair. Okay, so now that we've gotten that side of the room out of the way, it's time to go to the other side. Now, you see those flaming bubbles over there? Those are red bubbles, I believe they are. And, of course, this being the Fire Temple, you're going to be dealing with a lot of fire enemies, like the red bubbles that we just passed on right there, fire keys, all sorts of stuff. Along with some new enemies, but we're not going to get into that until later. But now, interesting thing to note, after I kill this guy, is this wall. Try to hit it with your sword, and makes this little clink clink sound. Now if you hit it with a regular wall, it'll make sort of a different clingy sound. That's basically your indicator on what walls you can bomb. So again, a very valid tactic if you want to figure out where to bomb and stuff. Which is pretty cool. They actually have some expertly hidden things among the hidden walls in this temple, which we'll get into in a little bit. But we have another Goron here that is, you know, released from his prison. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. Like, what is the, like, we get that the bombs are the special crop of the Gorons, like, I get that, but why can't they just say the word bomb? I mean, like, it's pretty obvious that, you know, you would say that the Goron special crop is the bombs, yeah. But what if you're a kid playing this for the first time and like you wouldn't know what that is? Like, what's the Goron special crop, Daddy? And you'll be all like, bombs? Just use bombs? Then why didn't they use it, Dad? Because why? I don't know. I guess they're afraid to say the word bomb, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, if you've been hearing the music throughout the Fire Temple here, you'll notice that this is actually not the original Fire Temple music. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, when this game first came out on the N64, like years ago, like 1998, this game is like 18 years old now. Like, there was actually a little bit of a different choir that accompanied along the Fire Temple music. It sounded more realistic, as it were. But of course, that was changed due to, you know, religious reasons, because, you know, I'll put that on screen what religion that was kind of sort of offending. Because I forget. Jeez. But I think it had something to do with Muslim or some Muslimism or Muslim things or whatever. I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'll put it on screen just in case I forget, and I do forget. And actually, if I can find the music, I'll let you listen to the music for a little bit. Well, hopefully I can let you listen to it because, well, the original Fire Temple music is kind of hard to find, but yeah. Anyway, here we have torch slugs, a new enemy. So, basically what they'll do is, when they spot you, they'll do a thing where they, like, do that. Where they'll put their thing up in midair for, like, half a second. And when you hit them for the first time, they'll just basically move around until their flame recharges. So, yeah. You have to destroy them before the flames get relit. But anyway, if I can find any sort of, like, the original Fire Temple music, I'll let it play here, because we have a bit of a block pushing to deal with here, so, yeah. Here's the original Fire Temple music. Yeah, definitely sounds a lot different, wouldn't you say? I kind of had to be silent there for a minute there because, yeah. Oh, man, I love when I have to be silent in order to let you listen to music because I am such a great editor, I guess. Anyway, this room is really confusing, like, okay. So you have this room, basically, where you have to dodge all sorts of boulders and stuff. And if you get the camera angle just right, then you can see the gates clip through the floor. It's really funny, actually. Anyway, before I get back to that, here's its secret. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these starts to fall, move. If you have a sample of the Goron's bombs, you can break it. Hooray. They use that special crop word thing again. Yay. They're afraid to say the word bomb again. Alright. So, we get a small key. But that's actually not all that, you know, is offering here, I suppose. That's even a thing. Alright, so, no. Not this one. Whoa. I didn't think that would actually, work. That, you know, I would avoid that. But okay. I know for a fact that there is a wall that you can bomb that's on a corner. And this is actually the point where they actually start to get... Where, like, the walls you can bomb start to get expertly hidden, actually. And, it should be in one of these. Or rather, two of these. Because, well, there's actually a second corner that you have to go to in order to move on. Because, you know, key design is good. Key design is the best. Alright, so another Goron here? Let's see. When you're on fire, you can put out it by swinging your sword, or by rolling forward. Yeah, I'm relatively familiar with that concept. It's called stop, drop, and roll. They teach you like that in, like, elementary school. Like, you're not supposed to know any of this. Like, I mean, like, yeah, you're supposed to know it, but you're not supposed to know how to, like, save yourself from a fire. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm a responsible adult. I'm 23 years old. But yeah, I think this might be, yeah, this is it. All right. So as you can see right here, you have yourself a Skulltula behind this wall. The hint is that you can hear it behind a wall, and that's basically your cue to, whoa, targeted the enemy up there. That's basically your cue to, bomb the wall, is that if you hear something that you can't see, then it's probably behind a wall or invisible. I don't know. But anyway, this is actually going to be a little bit tricky because, well, there's an ice switch right there, and, of course, you have to shoot it in order to, get the thing up there. And this being a narrow pathway, and like I said before with controlling Link on narrow passages, that could be tough, but apparently I did it. So there was really no need for me to complain about it. But either way, in this chest, it is the map. And as you can clearly see, it is possibly the biggest dungeon that we have to go through yet. Like, there might not be, like, that much rooms to go to, honestly, but it's still very complex. Still very, neat. No passageways, oh god, thank you. That wasn't actually that bad. When I did this in practice, I was actually struggling a little bit, but I didn't fall, so thank god. Curious? For those of you curious, if you do fall, you'll end up on that room with the big bridge. So, yeah, that's where you'll end up. But anyway, this room, you have to escape a fire, which it should be pretty much impossible for you to actually, get burned by that. It's pretty damn impossible. But before I go on, here, play their Scarecrow song here. And that will lead to a Scarecrow. Yay. I don't know why my Dazzle is suddenly, like, crackling in and out of existence. Like, I don't know if it'll affect the sound or not. Please don't let it affect the sound. But anyway, use your Scarecrow song over there, and then use it over here. Yeah, you wouldn't think to do that, but this actually leads to something pretty important. I mean, it's not required, but it's important for 100%. So, you can clearly see, or at least not see, that you can hear a Skulltula here. And it is completely impossible to miss. Like, honest to God, if you miss this, you're an idiot. Like, honest to God, you're an idiot for missing this. But, let's see. Go on through here. And we have another room right here. And of course, this is also another Skulltula here. Get that. Target. And swipe the thing. Alright. So now, this switch will lead to a treasure. So, what's in the treasure? What's in it? What do we have? Let's see. Normally you would slide down this wall, but I just did slide down. Okay. Okay, good. Get a huge rupee. So, immediately we fill up our wallet, so that's awesome. So that's like immediately awesome sauce and stuff. Again, it's pretty actually well hidden stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the fire temple is where, like, all the well hidden stuff gets to be so well hidden. Like, you wouldn't think to think here, but, or rather, like, look there, but okay. That's cool. And whoa, okay. Alright, so now back to the main course of the temple. So, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. There we go. Hey, what? What? I get it. There's a crack in the thing. What? Link, I hear Goron voices down below. Okay. So, bomb the thing. So that's basically their cue to just basically bomb the hole. Now, I feel sorry for you if you hadn't gotten the bomb bags at this point, because you will need them. Because they actually make it a point that you have to use some of the past items that you had, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, tip. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that can dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron special crop. I mean, bombs? Yeah, because, you know, Goron special crop is obviously that smoky, dirty weed. Yeah, you use weed to kill those dancing attackers. Yeah, that would be like an amazing plot twist. Like, what if Zelda actually went there to, like, smoking pot, and that would be the monster they had to defeat. Just a mini boss that can smoke weed. That would be, like, probably the dankiest thing ever. But then again, that wouldn't be, like, relevant to Nintendo at all. They would just ban that game immediately because, you know, it's for the kids! It's for kids. But either way, I want to go to this room. Okay, so this will be the last room that we go to in this video. So, for this last one, puts that switch right there. Thankfully, there's not really a time limit for this. So, thankfully, you don't have to worry about any of that. And now's the time for me to jump across these things because they made auto-jumping a thing. Like, think about it, in the last game, like Link's Awakening, they made jumping a thing by pressing a button, but now that it's in 3D, there's no need for, you know, pressing a button to jump. It's just auto-jumping. Auto-jumping. Which is why Mario 64 is better, because, you know, Mario 64 has a jump button, meanwhile, Ocarina of Time does not. And we're just assuming that you fell off. Like, how would he walk off? How would he just... I don't know. Like, you can't really tell, like, where they're gonna go. Like, again, I already theorized that the Gorons just sort of just teleport back to Goron City, but apparently they walk off to their doom, I guess. And granted they're rocks, and I'm pretty sure they can fight, I guess. I'm pretty sure they can. In like a big epic battle to save the world, but then again, it's probably not a big ass deal, I guess. Anyway, with that room cleared up, we are done for this video. We are done here. So, next time on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Ow, come on, come on, come on. Link, you can do this. No, you can't. You can't do. Might as well just get yourself burned right there. Like, and have the fire, like, go in the completely opposite direction like this. And actually do it right this time? Yes! Alright, so while Link is now consuming with heat, we're gonna stop things here. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to use one of the small keys that we got and open this door to continue on to the Fire Temple. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and I have 20 seconds left. I better end the video right there.